Hey everybody, it's Jonny Bowden. Today I want to talk about a subject that's been around for about a year. It's been very controversial, and I've resisted taking a position on it because I wanted to have all the facts. And now I feel I have enough facts to take a position on it. And the subject I'm talking about is exogenous ketones. Exogenous just means outside yourself. They come from somewhere else. They're not made in the body. They're exogenous, extra, outside, and you take them in. So you might get these ketones from a drink, for example, or from a gel, or from a capsule. And the question, of course, was, is that going to help you lose weight? Because we know that being in nutritional ketosis is definitely helpful for weight loss. It's also helpful for brain health and heart health, because ketones are a great source of fuel for the heart, the brain, and the muscles. Okay, great. So we want to be in nutritional ketosis. But the question is, do ketones taken from the outside help you to get there? And the reason that this is controversial is that the benefits of being in nutritional ketosis have always come from the fact that you're eating a different diet, which creates less sugar in the bloodstream, which forces your body into certain metabolic processes that result in higher ketone levels when you measure them in the blood, the breath, or the urine. So the ketones are a result of the changes in your metabolism that come from a different diet. Now, are those benefits just as great or even increased when you get more ketones from the outside? I wasn't sure. It didn't make sense, and here's why. When your body's forced to use a different form of energy, ketones as opposed to sugar, it's because there's not enough sugar around. You're eating a low-carb diet. You're eating a high-fat, low-carb diet. No glucose is coming in. Eventually, you use up your body's stores of glucose, and the body's going, hey, where's the energy coming from? Oh, no, I know. I'll make ketones. And it does, and those ketones are a great source of fuel. In fact, they're the only fuel source the body has to use because you're not eating sugar. So what happens if you're eating a regular diet with plenty of sugar in it and you take extra ketones? Well, now in the bloodstream, we've got ketones and sugar. What's going to force your body to use the ketones? The answer is nothing. It's going to keep using the sugar. You're just going to have some extra ketones floating around. And that was my concern. You know, years ago, before most of you were born, there used to be a commercial on TV, an infomercial, about this exercise belt. Maybe you've seen it in black and white. You know, they show it sometimes because it's so funny. And basically, people had finally realized exercise was a good thing, but they were trying to figure out how to do it, you know, without any effort. So they came up with this stupid belt, and you stood on the treadmill, and the belt would move you. It would literally shake your body around. And the selling point was, hey, exercise is great because you move your body. Well, we'll move your body for you. You don't even have to do any work. Well, we know that's ridiculous now. But isn't it the same thing when we talk about eating ketones instead of making ketones? And that's my concern with this. So I asked a lot of experts who are doing research in areas that would be impacted by this. I asked some great brain researchers and Alzheimer's researchers. I asked people who were in the weight loss field, who ran clinics, medical doctors who ran clinics, and were very big fans of the ketogenic diet. I asked athletes who were using ketogenic diets for high performance. And what I came away with consistently was the sense that exogenous ketones, those ketone drinks that you see advertised all over the place, may have a place in brain health. For example, one Alzheimer's researcher told me that Alzheimer's patients very frequently have problems mustering up enough energy for their brain cells. And in those cases, exogenous ketones might deliver more ketones to their brain and make it a lot easier for them to think and to remember. I've had super high performance athletes tell me that even when they're eating a high fat, low carbohydrate diet and making plenty of their own ketones, if they're going to do an event that requires a lot of energy, they will take extra ketones so that they have extra fuel for this particularly challenging event that they're going to do. That all makes sense. I have not found a shred of evidence from anybody that exogenous ketones help with weight loss. Maybe brain health, maybe super high performance athletes doing challenging events. Sure, there may be a place for that. But unless you're making your own ketones as a result of the diet that's recommended to produce ketones, the extra ketones aren't going to do you much good. They're not going to force your body to use them. There's already sugar around, right? So I have to say that in terms of exogenous ketones for weight loss, I would give it a big thumbs down. I would love to say it helps. I would love to say it's a useful tool. I would love to recommend to everybody that you go out and buy them. But unfortunately, there's no way around the fact that the benefits of nutritional ketosis come from you forcing your body to make those ketones. Getting them from the outside world, which is what exogenous ketones is not going to help you lose weight. It's not going to make weight loss come any faster, and it's not going to make the number of pounds you lose any greater. Sorry, I wish it were different, but it's not. This is Jonny Bowden. Hope you like this video. If you do, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Keep your questions coming, and I will see you on the next video.